Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is DJ Kim. Today is the day 6 of the 100-day yoga challenge. First of all, I'm very sorry that I haven't uploaded any videos recently due to my family emergency. I learned so many things from it. At the same time, deeply appreciate it for the outpouring of love and support from each one of you. Thank you very much. Today, we are going to have 30-minute yoga practice for balance and stability. In life, balance is always important in the asana and in our life. So let's practice balance in the body and in the mind. Starting with sun salutation as a warm up, and then going through sitting balancing pose, and then standing balancing pose, and then we're going to end up with sound meditation, one of my favorite types of meditation. Let's get to it. So I want you to stand up in front of the mat with the feet parallel to each other and look forward, or you can gauge at the tip of your nose. And hands relax, shoulders relax. Take a deep breath in and out. Just a moment, close your eyes and bring your attention, awareness into your neck, especially the cervical spine. And then move your awareness to the first, our first, the spine, cervical spine, number one cervical spine. We call it the atlas. So at the top of atlas, your head is just like this. So move your head forward and feel the gravity. Move your head backwards and feel the gravity. Between somewhere, there's a perfect balance you can find. The gravity works the least. If you find that little tiny point, it's like an art of placing a stone on top of another stone and just try to make a balance. Close your eyes, try to find the perfect point where you can place your head on top of the atlas. When you sit, when you walk, when you do anything else, always you have to find a place just like this. Why? Because it gives your spine to breathe in and out. You can keep your spine always healthy. So try to find out the perfect balance in your head. Then imagine as you breathe in the energy coming from the sole of your feet through the spine and reach up to the crown of your head. As you exhale, the energy going down from the crown of your head through the spine, hips and knees and ankles and feet spreading into the ground. And energy upwards, inhale, energy downwards. Find a balance and stability here. And now, as you inhale, hands up, mountain pose. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, belly on your thigh, hands relax down onto the mat, right beneath your shoulders. Drop your torso, hips up. Make sure belly on your thigh first. So if needed, bend your knees. As you inhale, half lift, gaze a little forward. Inhale, exhale, feet back, plank position, stable plank. As you inhale, stay there. Exhale, knees down, elbow bend, body forward. Look forward, elbow always on top of your wrist, and half down. As you inhale, baby cobra. Look at my baby cobra, by the way. Elbows always bent, shoulders away from your ears, scapula in the back together, just like this. Perfect. and top of your feet on the ground. And as you exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Look at the navel. Bend your right knees. Bend your left knees. One more time, bend your right knees. Stretching. Feel the body. We're doing the moving meditation right now. Feel the body. Breathe. Bend your right knees. Bend your left knees. Perfect. And then comes into downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up and towards the left side, pushing the palms into the mat, pushing the left feet on also into the mat, and try to find a balance. Perfect. Breathe deeply. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Comes back into downward facing dog. This time lift your left leg up and towards the right side. Press your left palms hard, right palm also hard, and press the right feet into the mat as well. Try to find a balance. 5, 4, oh my God, it's so good. 3, 2, 1. Comes back to downward facing dog. As you inhale, step forward, feet parallel to each other, hips width apart. As you exhale, belly on your thigh, just drop your torso. If you can, extend your knees up, hips up. Bend your knees, extend your knees, and bend. As you inhale, arms up towards the sky, mountain pose, palms together. As you exhale, Tadasana, standing. Palms next to the thigh. Breathe in and out. Feel the presence. Remember, head on top of your first cervical spine. Thoughtless. Try to find a balance. Perfect. 2 more sun salutation. As you inhale, arms up. Mountain pose. As you exhale, hinge from the hips. If needed, bend your knees, belly on your thigh, palms down. As you inhale, half lift. Extend your knees, look little forward. As you exhale, step back, plank. Stable, firm, strong plank. As you exhale, knees softly down on the mat. Bend your arms, move forward, half down. As you exhale, top of your feet on the ground. Bent arms, shoulders away from the ears. Scapular together in the back. Perfect. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Look at the navel. As you inhale, step forward. Push the palm into the mat, okay? 1, 2. As you exhale, belly on your thigh. Relax. This time, grab your elbow just like this. And then bouncing your upper torso just like this. 5 times. 1. Always belly on your thigh. If needed, bend your knees. Okay, bend your knees. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put your palms down again. As you inhale, hands up towards the sky, mountain pose. As you exhale, Tadasana, standing pose. Perfect. Look forward or look at your nose. One more time. 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. Inhale, stay in the plank position. Exhale, knees softly down on the mat. Half down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward. Inhale, arms up towards the sky, mountain pose. Exhale, Tadasana, standing pose. Perfect. Let's work on sitting, balancing pose. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward, hinge from the hips, belly on your thigh. Perfect. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. Inhale, stay there. Exhale, knees softly down. Half down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward in the middle of the mat. Feet together, and then slowly comes into squat position. And then look forward, and then lift your heels up, and then with your fingertips, walk towards yourself. Perfect. At the same time, lift your left palms up. Perfect. And then your right palms up. Perfect. 5 seconds. 5, 4. Gauge one thing so that make sure you can try to make a balance here. 3, 2, 1. If this is difficult, you can do like this, or do like this, or do like this. Or this time, knees parallel to the ground, and then palms in front of your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Palms down, hips up, forward. What a good stretching, huh? And then press your palms, feet in the back. This time, chaturanga and up dog. Perfect. And downward facing dog. Walk forward in the middle of the mat. And this time we're going to practice crow pose. So palms into the mat, always elbow on top of your wrist, and then hips up and move forward and bend your arms, your knees on top of your triceps, like this. And then bend your elbow, move forward, look forward, and then one leg up, the other leg up. And then we're going to try to balance for 5 seconds, okay? This time, fingers, especially index fingers, forward. Press the palm into the mat. Press, elbow on top of your wrist. And then knees on top. Move forward. Feet up, pointed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump back. Up dog. Downward facing dog. From the crow, by the way, if jump back is difficult, all you can do is this. Crow, chaturanga. Okay? Or otherwise come down and then just move backwards and then go from there. Okay? Just give me a second. My mic is weird right now. Let me push down to here. Okay. So up dog, downward facing dog. Here we go. And inhale, move up, step forward. This time wide. Just like stay into a Malasana position. Palms together, elbow pushing the knees outwards, like this. If too difficult, just like this. Or you can place a yoga block site here, like that, and then just try to do this. And what we're gonna do, Malasana balancing pose. Here we go. Try to open up your hips just like that. Move your body towards the right, towards the left. Breathe. Breathe deeply. Perfect. Breathe. Breathe. Be aware of the sensation that is happening in your hips. You have to listen to your body all the time. This is the best way to prevent you from getting injuries. When people just practice without listening to their body, that's when they get injuries, okay? So always, always listen to the body. If you want to listen to a body, that means you have to be aware of your breath. Breath. Inhale, exhale. Enough. Now, balancing. Slowly, slowly, slowly lift your heels up. Spine. Let me show you. Spine always neutral spine. Chest forward. Here we go. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Good. 2. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. 1. Good. Comes into downward facing dog. Perfect. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Perfect. Let's move up. Step forward. As you exhale. 4, 4. What a great stretching. Inhale, arms up towards the sky, mountain pose. Exhale, Tadasana, standing pose. We're going to practice standing balancing pose. So, feet hips width apart. Tree pose first. Bring your left foot on top of your calf muscle. Palms together in front of your chest at the heart. Look forward, or look at your nose. Or if this is not difficult, then your feet into your left thigh, inner thigh, and try to balance. And this is easy. Then you can actually move forward. But this time, do this. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly move your knees in front of you. Grab your knees, interlace your fingers, and grab your shins. This is first. You can practice your ankles as you breathe in and out, 5 seconds, and stay there. Perfect. And if this is easy, try to use your left hand. Grab your edge of the right foot and right hands on top of your wrist. Here we go. This is variation, the next variation. And if this is easy, extend your right legs and then right hand behind. Let's try to stay 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. In this pose, what's important is you have to understand the structure of the foot. There's a 3-point base of the thumb, big toes, and then pinky toes, base of the pinky toes, and then heel. There's a triangle, so you have to push down. But when you lift your one leg up, what happens? You have to focus more on the base of your big toe. So this line of muscles, you have to actually engage it with the core so that you can balance. Okay, so from here, perfect. And move your legs behind, come into warrior 3. Hips square to the ground. Lift your right leg up. If this is easy, go just like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg back. Comes into, high lunge. Perfect. Slowly knees down. Top of your feet down. Perfect stretch. And then palms down. Comes into downward facing dog. In Chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's try to the other side. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward. Perfect. Inhale, arms up towards the sky, mountain pose. Exhale, Tadasana, standing. This time, left leg up on top of your calf or inner thigh for 5 seconds. Ready? Go. 5 seconds means extra 5 breath. 1, 2, 3. Good. Remember the base of big toe. Press down into it, and inner muscle, inner thigh, that inner muscles inside of the muscle of right leg, you have to really focus on it. So try to make a balance on it. Here we go. Press down the base of the big toe. Then it's easy for you to balance. And move, bring your knees inwards, interlace your fingers and grab the shin and stand. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With right hands, grab the edge of the left foot and extend. If this is difficult, stay there. Left hand on top of your waist. And if this is easy, extend your legs and left hand in the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, base of big toe. Press it. Move your left leg back. And warrior 3. 5. If this is difficult, always use yoga blocks, okay? Just like the 2 hands, 1 hands, or just fingertip. That's even better. Even 1 fingertip is okay. And left hand's forward. Perfect. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then left leg, feet, high lunge pose. Perfect. And slowly let your left knees down on the mat. Top of your left foot down. Stretch. Lower lunge. And then palms down into the mat. Press. Comes into downward facing dog. Perfect. And right leg first. Bring your right foot forward. And come up to warrior 1. Perfect. You can put your palms together or just palms separate from each other. And spread your arms sideways. Pivot your left foot outwards 90 degrees. And warrior 2. Look over the right fingers. Relax your shoulders. Press down into the mat with your both feet. Perfect. And right hands up, left hand behind and grab your right thigh just like that. And then reverse warrior. Look at the finger point of right hand. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move your torso forward, elbow on top of your right thigh, but not just lean on it. Slowly, gently press. Left hands reaching diagonal sky, just like that. And look at the fingers. Perfect. And variation 2, right hands bottom, just like that. 5 seconds. 5, 4, perfect. 3, 2, 1. We're going to do the binding. Left hands move behind your back, just like that. And then right hands underneath your right thigh and grab it. Perfect. And then open your chest up and look to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And then comes into downward facing dog. And chaturanga. and downward facing. Inhale, bring your left foot forward, come up to warrior one. You can palms together or look over the fingers or just look forward and arms up. This time, ribs case in, shoulders in the back, shoulders wide from each other, armpit towards the face. Perfect. And then spread your arms sideways. Open up your hips towards the wall as if you are sticking to the wall like this. Like engage your glutes. And then gracefully. Energy from the navel upwards. If both feet resist from each other, so pushing outwards, both thighs, downwards at the same time. Palms, of course, resisting from each other. Look over the left fingers. Right hands behind your back and grab your left thigh. Left hands up, 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 and in the back. 5, reverse warrior. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Move your torso, left elbow on top of your left side. Don't lean on it. Always softly, gently on it. And then right hands, circle it and up. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And palms down or just fingertip, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right hands in the back, left hands in the inside, and grab your hands behind your back and look. Open your chest up and look up. 5, 4. Oh my God, good stretching. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And then palms down into the mat. Come up to downward facing dog, chaturanga, or knees down, up dog, and downward facing dog. If it's too difficult, you can always in the plank, knees down, half down, and then baby cobra, and downward facing dog as well. Always, depending on your actually availability. And as you inhale, step forward. As you exhale, extend your knees, hips up, palms upwards, and gently step on your palms, left hands as well. Perfect. And extend your knees, drop your whole body, shoulders away from your ears. As you try to do that, what happens? You are stretching the hamstring. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Comes back to 4 forward. As you inhale, arms up, mountain pose. As you exhale, Tadasana, standing. Take a deep breath in and out. Remember, place your head on top of your atlas, the first vertebrae of cervical spine. Shoulder relaxed. As you breathe in, and it flows from the sole of your feet through your knees, through your navel, spine, and then crown of your head. As you exhale, energy runs down from the crown of your head to your feet. Just be in this present moment. Okay, let's sit down in the middle of the mat and do this silent meditation. When it comes to meditation, the most important part of it to find out your best body position to relax. Therefore, there is no tension arising in the body. Therefore, no tension arising in the mind. So that you can be aware of what's happening in the body and in the mind, finding out the ultimate truth. So I wanted to find out your best position to relax, best sitting position. My position is this. Palms, you can actually palms down just gently on your knees or folded hands in front of your knees, palms facing upwards. Any types of hands position is fine. Just find your best position to relax and close your eyes. Let the body breathe in and out of self. Remember your spine upright comfortably, your head on top of your cervical spine. So move your head forward and backwards, forward. Feel the gravity, and between somewhere, front and back, there's a position where you can find a perfect balance and stay there. And let the body breathe in and out. There is a self called remembering self, so that we can remember things. So remembering self is made of memories and facts. And there's also another kind of self called experience self. Thanks to experiencing self, we are aware of what's happening now. And there is another self we call background self. And that is going to be the one that we're going to be one with. Listen to my instruction and let's do sound meditation. Let the body breathe in and out. Be conscious of the sound. The sound gradually diminishes. The moment comes when the event called sound yields its place to silence. In that moment, when sound and silence intertwine, awareness heightened to its maximum. Now I am listening to silence. It's a state of perceiving without an object. It's a state where object has disappeared. In that moment, what remains when the object vanishes is only the subject of perception. Only the background self remains. Listen to silence. In that moment, we become one with the background self that exists here and now. Sound yields its place to silence. Just become one with the background self that exists here and now. With your hands together in front of your chest at the heart, be aware of silence. Be aware of the silence. Namaste.